everybody! Welcome to the Tinsel Tales. Well, I still don't know what to call these. But basically, this is when I make the story up that I'm going to be doing for Tinsel Tales. So, I have my blank sheet of paper and my pen. I drew some decks over here. I'm going to be using the 2 decks that I created. I was sat for so long at my bookshelf with my library, and I'm looking and I'm like communicating with spirit. Why is nothing pulling to me? And I actually was supposed to have these in my chest, and I was taking them out to move them to see, and as soon as I touched them, I was like, these are it. So I created them, so I think it's going to help me create something good. Sorry if you see I have scratches, little tiny baby scratches all over this half of my body. I woke up that way. Spiritual warfare is a bitch in my line of work sometimes. But anyway, I'm fine. It's handled, but I'm vulnerable in my sleep, so sometimes I gotta deal with some assholes. And we're gonna use the Good Karma Tarot deck for details. So I'm really trying to lean heavily on my creativity and not so much on, dictation from spirit this time. And this time I'm gonna talk to you a little bit more on how to make a story for yourself. Like, if you don't have cards at home, you can cut out, take out old magazines from somebody that doesn't want them anymore, and you can cut out pictures of people and things that inspire you and get your mind going, kind of crinkle them up a little bit, not too much, and throw them in a shoebox. And your way of creating a story could just be reaching in and grabbing a couple, and from what you see, creating a story from that. Or you could get index cards from the dollar store and you could write a bunch of stuff on them and make your own tarot deck. There's all different kinds of ways to create, but I'm going to talk more into how, I'm going to try to, how I come up with things. Because when I was coming up as a writer, people really didn't discuss where ideas come from. How other people are inspired, can help other writers coming up learn to use their gifts. And my whole mission here is just to create, but learn how we all create. I'm a scientist too. I'm an artist and a scientist. It's a weird combo, so I'm breaking it down for you if you're interested. I'm sneaking it in this time. Where to start? These are all to do with love and romance situations. So I'm going to sit on that and see what comes out just generally as characters, because this has all kinds of stuff. This is the animated expression oracle that was a flop, so I never ended up ordering it, but I still use it because I got a prototype. Might as well use it, right? Support guidance. I'm just showing you what I'm getting. We'll get into it in a second. Just want to get a couple key players on the board here. Firm boundaries, knowing your worth, not taking bullshit. Defensive, not dealing with issues or feelings. Oh dear. I'm getting Tyler Perry's Medea vibes. This could be about a family going through some shit. Flustered. Ooh, love coming in. Kind of like the Diary of the Mad... What is that movie called? I always mess it up. Is it The Diary of a Mad Black Woman? Or am I exaggerating? Is that the title? Whatever. I'm getting those vibes. Something I'm not going to make my story about that. I'm just giggling to myself because I kind of feel like that's the character of the fuck man, I'm going to drown him in my hot tub. But, oh, ooh, at the same time. We'll see. I'm not going that way. I'm just giggling. Like, ideas are always flowing. I'm getting 26 things from this card alone. Like, for example, could be an attorney coming in and defending a single dad, and they fall in love, and she gets flustered, and she's trying to set boundaries like, no, I'm trying to be professional. Or a social worker. I'm sorry to say that, yeah. I think attorney, social worker, kind of same thing. An aunt that gets unfortunate news that they have to raise their niece and nephew, and then love comes into their life when she's trying to raise a bunch of kids. Like, there's all different ways you can go about this. There's no right or wrong way. What I go with at the end of the day is I like to see everything on the board. So that's why I'm not writing anything on my paper right now. But always take into consideration what is popping into your head. And, you know, those first initial thoughts could be your whole story, or could lead you into a whole different story in the future. So never discredit your thoughts. Influencer, so somebody like media, like public eye. And we have communication coming in, offer new career. So this is somebody who, I feel like these kind of go together. Like somebody who's trying to like get scouted. Or maybe this is them getting scouted. Oh, it could be like a makeover. You know what I mean? Like starts as like the nerdy young reporter who wants to get the anchor position, and so that, you know, maybe like a Christmas angel comes down and gives her a makeover and transforms her into like this hot, like everybody wants to hear the news from girl, and because of it she gets the job. And then love comes in, and a friend could be like jealous, like, oh, now that you're, you know, hot trotty over here, you forgot where you came from. See, I'm getting all kinds of things. Don't discredit, because you never know where it could go. Oh my God, we got news again. And then overindulgence. Where are we going with this, Spirit? I might be taking some cards out. They're a little bit repetitive. We have devastated, hurt, loss, depression, grief, lack mentality, overindulgence. So there's like, to me, a level of business thriving, right? We got all these cards of fame, success, making it. You know what I mean? Making it energy in the career space, doing good, nailing it. You know, rags to riches type of thing. But for some reason, they're defensive about love, devastated. Are they a widow? Were they scorned? Well, that answers that. Heartbroken, lovesick, hoping for a lover to return, breakup, separation, divorce. Angry. This could be envious, releasing pent-up aggression, past life downloads, truth bombs. All this news stuff. Like left for a younger woman, just fucking goes off on her new show. Just fucking goes off. And then could lose everything. Has to come home. I was like, oh, I'm like, no, I want nothing to do with you. you wanted nothing to do with me when you were successful and had money, and I lost everything. Now you want to come back to be best friends, but you know what I mean? It could be that play. But we have thankful, grateful, honest, proud, religious, spiritual. Again, I'm getting like fairy godmother, or like a grandma. They could come home and have to live with their grandma, and like humbles the fuck out of them, makes this woman go back to church and drop all this anger and hurt and heal and release this pent-up regression in a healthy way. Let's take some out because this is getting very confusing. I'm going to keep this because I feel like this is a character in its own right. We're going to keep heart sick because that's what happened in my mind so far. And we're going to keep drunk. My throat is so dry lately. It happens when it's now the below zero is going to start setting in. I fucking hate it so much. It's good cuddling weather for couples, but not with cats. They don't give off much heat at all. They're more like sucking off my heat at this point. I'm just gonna put devastated, hurt, overindulgence, and envious, and I'm gonna keep the truth bombs and the news because I feel like she went off. This character goes off on the fucking news. Getting rid. I'm going to keep grandma energy over here. We have confused, discovery, processing feelings, assessment. Is that a character in itself? Wait, I'm getting different vibes here. I feel like this is the same person. This is this person's assistant, but also close friend. So this is the main character who's like the it news person. She could be the one that could be being called out. Somebody could be dropping truth bombs about her. Maybe her assistant goes like backstabs her and like tells the story of her being a bitch. Like, I'm getting different vibes. So I have clear characters coming through, unclear of what the is going on so far. And I don't know if I'm keeping this person because who is this? We got grandma energy, humbles the fuck out of main character over here. This could be the truth bomb wife. You were my husband. Merry Christmas, you're a whore. This could be a comedy. I don't know. And I'm still getting like this is the best friend. Like, have you ever seen like Monster-in-Law with J-Lo? I feel like that's what the fuck is their name? I want to say like Virginia or some Georgia. The mother. What was her name and her assistant there? I feel like that's their vibe. Like they're best friends, but she's also like just to see you next Tuesday all the time, and she just calls her out on her shit. Like, no, you're a fucking psycho. That's the vibe, the Wanda Sykes of that relationship. I think, yeah, it was her in that movie, right? I'm not getting, like, any male energy. Like, I feel like I'm getting, like, a series of housewives, like, calling her out for being a homewrecker. Like, if she's, like, a popular show with women, and women came out with truth bombs like, she fucked my husband, and we got 5 kids, and he don't come home no more. I don't know, like something like that would drop your ratings. You know what I mean? Like, look at what happened with Tiger Woods when his shit went down. That was like the first type of scandal, and no woman has really been called out for being like a man-eating, like home wrecking whore like Tiger Woods was. Just saying. Oh my god. I don't know what's up with my imagination today, but rolling with it. Ooh. Pressured time crunch. I don't know. Now it's turning into a woman's empowerment thing. Like, I'm getting like, this could be the editor-in-chief. This could be all the staff members, right? Like, I'm getting like definite like Black Lives Matter, like all African woman empowerment over here, and then I'm seeing a bunch of, don't paint me a racist, but it would be relevant for the times where I'm seeing a lot of white angry bitches. And this could be like the Zen, like congressman or some congresswoman coming in and be like, women, we need to make peace and work together. You know what I mean? Like, getting those vibes too. We'll see where it goes. I'm not ruling it out. I might be taking cards off. This is getting crazy. Why is there no men on here? Stuck in your head, lost in thought, can't move on, replaying scenarios. Is there any dudes in this deck? Not really. Sorry, this would be a Divine Feminine deck. Clearly I haven't used this in a while. No wonder why we're only getting female characters. Duh. It's so Divine Feminine deck. Okay. Well, let's take some characters off. Or we can turn them into men. Right? We could make this, I kind of feel like that's cliche. I kind of like the idea of a woman getting called out for being a man-eating whore. Because look at that, I mean, that makes a point. Like, there are women out there that only go for, like, married men and, like, are after the, like, thrill of getting the man to, like, destroy their family, leave their family, and they're like, alright, bye, I don't love you. Like, what the fuck? So I could take that road. I kind of like it. I feel like that's going to stick. This is sticking. Boom. Right now, we're going to call her the man-eater. Don't know what is what, but I got either 3 separate friends or 2. I'm not sure if this is the same person, but I'm keeping all 3 of those. I don't really know where this person fits, so they're going. Other than, like, these being housewives, but I kind of get the point, so I'm just going to keep 1 card to represent angry, shouting housewives with their truth bombs in a public forum. Getting rid of all of these. We get it, they're pissed. Why is she a man-eating whore at this point? Because her heart was broken, probably from a man-eating guy, I'm assuming. And we got a grandma energy, which, let's go to a new deck and see if any of these are sticking. Going to the Good Karma Tarot. Give me some characters. I'm looking more at pictures this time, instead of, like, what the meaning of the cards are. Hey, kitty. Truth bombs. Secrets. So definitely the center root of this story is about a tea spill that changes everything. This person's life, career, humbles them, and then, like, I'm getting the total transformation. I need a drink. Oh my god. Sorry. So it's all around this truth bomb. 3 of Wands, dealing with 3 people. So there's 3 main people in this truth bomb. So let's rule out some people. So clearly in this truth bomb, we have somebody in the public eye who's female. I feel like maybe a spiritual person could be being called out. This could be like, I'm not going to lie, I feel like I kind of want to go with like a group of sorority friends. With like, something happened in their sorority that's going public here. A secret is being revealed. And I feel like this is definitely going to be centered towards an African American sobriety, maybe? Sorority. But I don't know if it's that way or if it's just all from, like, these are people that came from the hood and are doing well and, you know, could be getting called out on some stuff. Ooh, hiccups. From maybe people from their home. Or it could be the love thing, the third party, like you came in and ruined our marriages. Where'd my, oh, there it is. Let's get some clarifying energies here. What's this grandma energy? Are we keeping the grandma energy? The Lovers. Okay, so this is this is kind of like a hitch situation, but it's going to be a love guru. Female. Like Mrs. Miyagi for love. Okay, so that's the spiritual teacher, like the Christmas spirit, Christmas Cupid or something, that's coming in to bring in this love situation and change this malicious man-eating heart. So tell me who this angry wife, are we keeping the angry wife plot? What is this, Spirit? The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. Somebody who either got railroaded professionally by our main character or literally she railroaded her marriage. So this is definitely someone coming in to shake shit up. So we're definitely keeping that over here with the truth bomb and the secret. What is the secret about over here with this moon? Things coming to light. What's coming to light? Ace of Cups. An offer. This could be like... This could be even someone who is like in the religious community who made like a sex tape and got them on the map. But this is about an offer. Ace of Cups, offer of love, cup overflowing. Tell me more. Six of Wands, yes. Some kind of offer for fame. the main character did something to be famous that's scandalous. That's all I'm getting so far. It could have involved ruining someone else, like a false story, like a false truth bomb. Or it could have been like sleeping with someone's husband and the wife found out about it. The only reason why they got that is because they were each other. I don't know where I'm going with this story just yet either. Alright, so let's get some clues about our main character here. Two of Swords, a choice. So this is like a spiritual thing. I feel like it's like Ghost of Christmas Past type of thing. Yeah. I feel like this person is either at a low and they lose everything, or all of this kitties, why do you guys go crazy every time I film? And why did I cut my own neck off? I haven't been looking up that much. I don't know. Put this. Maybe it'll help to clarify if this is two people or one. What goes on with this up here with this? Ace of Swords coming in with some truth bombs. Death, rebirth. Yeah, it's like somebody exposing the truth. That was the energy of like this person was like a nerd, and now they're like somebody. This is like, oh no, this person might have created a fake life, like a fake persona to the public. This could be someone exposing the truth, like they were a nerd, nobody liked them, or whatever, you know, just like bitchy vibes. What is this pressure time crunch lady over here? The devil. What do you mean? Alright. I know I just got quiet, but I just got a lot. So, the story just changed for me. So I feel like this character, I do feel like gets called out for something and kind of gets like pegged down in the career space, so she's got to come up with something, or she's got to find a story that's gonna like get her that recognition she wants. Or maybe I have her starting as an intern that wants to be seen as this, and so she stumbles on the story of a woman who's falsely accused of a crime, and her attorney that's trying to come in and bring justice, and saying publicly that, you know, the truth bombs is, you know, this woman has clearly been framed. There's no evidence. just an activist here, basically saying she's just being typecast because she's African American. He's working hard to like get these charges dropped, and so she could be telling the story, and while she's telling the story they could fall in love, and instead of doing things for a malicious way, she could become a more spiritual person herself and actually want to help this person, actually fall in love with this person. Or I could go like fairy tale with it. This could be like a Christmas angel that comes down with this time crunch, and it's like, if you don't change your ways by Christmas Day, or if you don't fall in love by Christmas Day and show us that you can change your heart, you're forever, going to purgatory or something. So she's got to work hard and find love. And so this could be putting herself out on dating apps and like publicly like, I need to find a husband. Maybe she's like the most eligible bachelorette type of vibes. But again, I'm getting caught up. There's too many cards on the table. So when this happens, or you get too cluttered, simplify it. Take away what is bothering you. Like, I don't need this. I know she has a scorned heart. I don't need 10,000 news things. We know she did it publicly, so I'm going to keep this because this represents the fact that she has a public job. Also that she does something publicly. We're going to keep truth bombs that change fate because that's an important chunk of the story. We no longer need to know that the person venting about this person is angry because we don't know what that is yet. I'm going to take this Three of Wands out because I feel like there's more than 3 people involved in this. Secrets are revealed. I'm going to take it away because I feel like that's going to be exposed with, the person coming forward in a malicious way. And we know that the character has to make a choice here. I'm going to keep Time Crunch, the Devil, and Two of Swords because I don't know if they got to make a choice or they're trying to help someone under a deadline. I'm going to keep King of Wands and Two of Cups because this is the love interest coming in here. I feel like this is a work offer of some kind. I think I need to clarify these. And these 2 characters are staying, clearly. Main character over here. And again, I don't know if this is actually her and this is who she wants to become yet, or if these are 2 people. Work offer, work collaboration either puts this main character on the map or puts a love interest on the map. Or maybe her network comes to her and is like, you gotta find a love interest, for the holidays. It would be a feel-good fall in love story, so it could be like where they're playing that they're in love. We'll see where it goes. Talk to me about, hello, elbow, Jesus. Let's talk about the relationship between, like, are these 2 people or one? I'm going to find out. Yeah, I feel like, see how they're matching? I feel like these are twins. Like literal twins, like twin sisters. Like one is very polished and feminine and sexy, and one's like very brainy and nerdy and smart. So definitely two people here. Tell me more about this girl with the glasses, the more nerdy twin. Ooh. So I feel like the twin would be already married in something pretty solid and stable. So I don't feel like the twin... Oh, you know what? I don't feel like these are twins. I feel like this is like coming home to herself. Like when this nerdy version... Okay, I'm gonna make this person the same person. She became greedy with the money and fame. But in the story, she's going to come back home to herself, which is this inner nerd. And I feel like she had a love interest back in the day. You know, very close love interest here. Like twins, like best friends. I don't know, maybe she gave this person up for career, or maybe they tried to make it work and it just didn't. She could have a different partnership, like a fake one, a faux relationship. But I kind of did that in the last storyline, so I kind of want to steer away from that. So, talk to me about the person now. Okay, so they come back home, right? They kind of been humbled. I feel like this person maybe gets fired or something happens. I don't know if it's a twist of fate, like this angel sends her back in time to redo her life. It could be that. And so now they're like married. I kind of like that. Like she goes back to before she even made a makeover, like 2-3 years into a job. Like maybe she had 2 job offers and she was in love, and one would be like staying in a small town with her high school love, and one was like her dream job, and I feel like she probably broke her dream lover's heart. And, you know, she grew up bitter and resentful. So this Christmas angel comes down and says, listen, I'm going to give you till Christmas to see what your life would be like with true love in it. And basically see where it goes from there. I feel like that's the vibe. I like it. So talk to me about the relationship when they were together for real. What was the relationship like in high school? Oh my god. So, very touchy-feely. Look. Hanging out, listening to music, like being in the lunchroom together. Very dancing. Like, so... Maybe music and dance was a thing. But very sensual, always touching, very in love, very connected. Very connected. So this was like a best friend and a lover. I feel like grew up best friends. Talk about the relationship when she comes back home. What should we make it like? At first. Okay, so maybe they both have kids. Or maybe she comes back and he's a single parent. Maybe the job offer is like a nanny, because that's the only job she could get. What a fall from fame that would be, huh? But I see like raising kids together and like playful energy. So when she first comes back, Maybe that's not the love interest. I don't know. Why is this kid energy here? Connecting. Like, oh my God, I feel like they pick up right up where they left off. I think I'm going to make him a widow and dual energy the Christmas miracle, because the Christmas miracle choice for her would be, changing her heart and coming back home to herself, and the Christmas miracle would be for the kids wanting a mom again. It's popping to me. Maybe they got pregnant in high school and they lost it, and that could have been what broke them up. And so, in the future, they have kids. And so she comes back and married. They're married. Yes. The Christmas angel, yeah, that would make sense. It's not a fall from grace. It's like a redo in time. So, the redo in time was... the baby lived, but ended up being twins. Plot twist. Which would also be healing for her. But in the twist of the story is, in the alternate universe, she's been cold and distant, and the relationship, like, he's been sensing it, and then all of a sudden, maybe she gets caught up. Well, I feel like this is the main character. It's switch the genders. Like, they're very sensual and in love, and she's like hasn't seen this person in so long, and so she's got to she's kind of shook in the beginning there. So clearly, we gotta have a meat to the story. So in the beginning, I think, we're not gonna lie, we're gonna allow this character to be realistic and enjoy the fact that she missed screwing her high school lover. So she's gonna, but like the whole parenting thing, we're gonna put a comedic spin on it. But yeah, she hops right back in here. So let's see the middle, the meat of the story. How's she feeling? Remembering that they're a partnership, and how great they were as a team, and how good their life are, and how well they raised kids together. And she's finally getting the hang of things, being helpful. I feel like they have long talks, and he's like falling in love with her all over again, because to her, they are, she's asking him questions like, how did we meet? Can you just tell me the story? I want to hear it. And so they're reliving, and she's falling in love with him and her all over again. Came back out. I feel like she inspires him to go back to music, because I feel like he, in the alternate reality, he gave up his career to be with her and to raise the children instead of the other way around. And she's like, you're so good at music, why don't you go back to it? Maybe she makes him famous in this alternate universe. Yeah. I feel like that's that energy of, it's not about me anymore, it's about him. For someone who's vain, that would be like, learning the lesson. And he takes care of her, and she takes care of him. Real, genuine, equal give and take. I didn't write any of this down, by the way. Fire! We're not keeping that in the story, but yeah. Let's talk about the end. We're not putting that in the Christmas story, but yeah. Back to dancing. And that also came out in the beginning. I feel like I'm going to make this somebody's grandparents love story. Like a scandal back in the day. So let's do the characters. So the main female. We're gonna name her Sasha because I'm getting like Beyonce's alternate ego. Like she turned, like Beyonce's not a bitch, but like on stage she's like, I'm fucking fabulous, man. Like, so this person is Sasha Fierce all day. So we're gonna name her Sasha. She's gotta be catchy. Hi, I'm Sasha. Sasha. Maybe not Sasha, because I can't think of anything else. Something bitchy and catchy. Let's name her Karen. Or, no, we can't. So I'm gonna have to call her Karen through the whole thing when she's being nice. Oh my god. I can't meet a Karen now. I'm so sorry, Karens. What are we gonna name this bitch? Not that she's a bitch, but you know. You know how I talk. Grace. Grace Tracy. Hi, this is Grace Tracy with News Channel. If you guys know where I'm going with that energy, in a respectful way, I'm paying homage to that. I always forget her name. The blonde lady who's always like, this person killed him! You saw all the evidence! What's her name? She did like John Renee Ramsey case. She did like all kinds of cases. Nancy Grace or something like that. Grace Tracy is channeling her. She's the main character. And so she's on top, you know, cold-hearted, bitchy, successful. And in comes our Christmas angel. Can't name her Noelle. Christmas fairy godmother. Oprah. Shut up, you know you laughed. Oprah will love it. Don't sue me for copyright infringement or whatever for putting your name in it. But it is kind of like a fairy godmother name. She gives her... How long is the story? She comes down on the 25 days of Christmas. So the first day of December until the 25th, she has to change her heart and fall in love. Or show she's capable of falling in love. And not knowing what this is or means, she goes home, shakes off this fairy thinking, you know, because it's at an office, or we'll have this fairy godmother kind of come down when she's a little bit tipsy, like she met someone for drinks or whatever, goes home, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Wakes up on December 1st, and in the alternate universe, which is she stayed married to, what is the husband's name? We're going to call him Toby Teller. Like Jax Teller. Toby Teller But he's not a Jax Teller. He's like the opposite. He's like the good community guy. Remember, he gave up being like a record deal. Like, he was going to be the big cheese, right? But she was pregnant, and he didn't want to leave her alone. And he begged her to keep it, and because he loved her, and he didn't care. Like, he knew he was talented, and yeah, it hurt to lose it, but he wanted her love. Like, he's a good dude. Toby Teller is a good dude. Yes, he is. Heart of gold. Heart of gold. Hashtag Noah. Anyway, so yeah, loves her, takes care of her and the twins. What are we going to have him do as a job? I want them to have their own business. Cutting edge shit. I want Toby to be like a community guy, like, but different, you know? Because he's a musician. I feel like I want him to have like a karaoke bar. Just like a local karaoke bar and grill. And like, it's a family place, like the heart of town. Like, it's a small town. Everyone goes there to eat on Fridays and have drinks every night for a couple hours for happy hour. Like, it's where everyone gathers. It's the town's heart. So although it's not like a massive success, he makes good money. They're gonna live in his parents', Victorian home in town where he grew up, which is better where she grew up, even though it was the same town. So they're like the town it couple, the successful kids. He runs the bar and grill. Oh my god, hiccups. She raises the kids, but she's got to have her own thing here. I see her as a baker. And because this is an alternate universe, let's be a little bit funny with it. And the fact of, she's so professional and uptight. I kind of want to make her have like a weed truck. Like baked goods with like a weed restaurant on wheels. So she's going to drive. Or maybe not a weed. We're just going to do a food truck. Don't want to lose the religious people. She's going to drive the food truck. She's like a little hippity-doo. Maybe it's like vegan or something. Maybe. We'll see. She drives the food truck. She doesn't really care too much about being professional. She works around the kids' schedule. Like when the kids are at school, she goes out with the food truck, you know what I mean? So it's something she can work around being a mom. And because her alternate universe, you've got to have key players. So we're going to name this one, in a real life, we're going to name her Mary, like Merry, like Merry Christmas. Mary is her assistant, but in the alternate universe, Mary is her husband's assistant. Like, Mary works with Toby. She does his books. Like, she's the business brains of the operation. So it's switched. She's professional, uptight, little bitchy, and they don't get along. Mary and Grace, the main character, and Grace really doesn't have much power in life, and Mary, she not just helps him with his business, but she helps other people with their business. She's like the town accountant. Actually, let's switch that up. Let's make Mary, who is normally the bottom feeder and is treated like shit, because we want to make Grace realize her shitty ways. So let's make Mary have some power. She's like the town mayor, and they have till Christmas to save the bar from being shut down or something. So threatening to close Toby's bar. Let's give Toby's bar a name. It's Christmas time. Tipsy Elves. Oh, man. It's gotta be funny. My brain hurts. I gotta go get my laundry. I'll think about it while I'm folding my laundry. Maybe it'll come to me. Be right back. Elfing around. I got it. And I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. So elfing around is actually a bowling alley, bar, and a restaurant all in one building. I'm going to have them live above it because they transformed his parents' corner. They had like this big Victorian mansion when they were a kid, and they found it useless, so they converted the bottom floor into their business, and they live above it, and it's still a big house. But a lot of people like get married there on the grounds. There's like a little public park in the background. Sorry, my cats are going nuts again. But it's like the heart of town. And the mayor is trying, you got a lot of rich people coming in, and they're trying to class it up. And, a bowling alley isn't like modern anymore. And like really only the locals go. They're not making as much money, so the business is in danger of closing to modern times and being swept up by the town for something else. So it's a little bit of a dramatic turn of events in this alternate universe, but ultimately we're going to have our main character possibly saving the day. How I'm going to tell this story, I'm probably going to take the news anchor part of it. I'm not sure if I'm going to make her a news anchor in her other life, or I'm just going to have her like a successful businesswoman and take the character telling the story as someone who is like, who picked up this local story about a husband who gets a record deal and they save the restaurant, the feel-good piece. So it'd be like an hour special of this person telling the story of how they met, how they saved the town, and I'm not going to tell you how it ends, but ultimately the alternate universe has to end and reality comes back together. And what happens in reality, we shall find out, because I don't know yet either. Anyway, I will see you in I'll see you in Tinsel Tales with Tarot, the official story and character, in a few minutes. I'm going to hit my pen a few times. I'm not going to lie. I like to get in my vibes. I did not get anything done as far as cleaning. And, I had a Christmas... You can cut here. It's nothing about this story. I'm just bumping my gums while I clean up. If you want to listen, cool. Give this a like if you did like it and want to know more in the future on how I do my process. If this was interesting to you as a writer, let me know. Talk to me in the comments. Other than that, yeah, I just had like a holiday meltdown because I'm so fucking stressed out. And I went to get all my shopping done today, and my card didn't work in the store even though there was money on it. And I was like, I would have just had everything done, and now I have nothing done. And I had to shop twice, which took into my cleaning time, so I got nothing cleaned because I came home. I left again. I said, fuck this. I'm not gonna lie. I went and I got myself a pack of 5 little mini joints, and I came home and I just fucking sat down and I smoked one and I wrote, and I said, you know what, this is the only day I get to my fucking self for the next 7 days. And so what if my house is a fucking mess? Because I'm probably not going to be recording most of the week, so I'm just going to come home and I'm going to pick something and just start cleaning it, and by the end of the week, my house will be a mess. Nobody come over for the next 7 days because I am not in my, I'm a Virgo, and not being organized is just maddening to me, but I just have no energy to do anything, and I'm a sucker for fucking punishment because I already have all this shit on my plate, and then this adorable fucking sweetheart of a girl, she's auditioning for a dance college. I'm not going to say which one. By Tuesday she needs a dance. I just listened to the song once. I gotta I have to have this done by Tuesday, which I have most of it done already, but it just flowed out of me, thank God. It's very simple, as far as what she needs to be styled. It's like a SUNY school, so they only want 2 minutes of something. So I'm doing it to, what is it, Hungry? By Harry Styles, Hunger? I don't know. It's in my email. So I'm going to be doing that at work tomorrow. Just listening to that song while I do my job, while I'm doing my other job, And if you didn't get that, I'm sorry. This is why I'm deadpan, no life, I have no me time. This is not good. No bueno. No bueno. I didn't get the hermit out. And for us Virgos, we need the hermit. We need the hermit. We need a moment of everybody go away. Just go. Just leave the room for 20 minutes because I cannot with all of your energy. Right, Virgos? Damn it. It's not just me. I'm not the only Virgo that's I need a me minute. We'll never say it out loud, but in our minds we're I wish everybody would just shh and go away so I can do what I want to do. For me, it's right. Every Virgo has their thing. My other friends in the studio were the same way. If they're musicians, I don't gotta say shit. I'm I'm going to write. They're cool. No fighting. They get it. They're I'm going to do this. We could be in mid-conversation, and they could just start picking up and start singing, and I'm not going to be mad that they didn't finish. As a Virgo, I'm going to be what were they going to say for a minute? Because I'm a Virgo. But if they're a Virgo, they'll finish it later because they know that shit annoys you. But, that's the thing. I just want to tell my work. But I'm a Virgo! Don't touch my stuff! Have you ever seen the movie Burlesque? Yeah, that's a Virgo. Don't touch my stuff! Get so aggravated. I do, especially when I organize. I leave my workstation neat, organized. Everything is ready. You have maybe 10 minutes of work that came down my line while I was finishing. I don't leave shit for you. I don't leave you a headache. I don't leave you a fucking hassle. I leave nothing off of a pallet, nothing on the ground unlabeled, and I come into fucking chaos. Shit everywhere, no label, no organization, and I'm just I was here 11 hours ago. Every Virgo would do the same thing. Every day you're doing the one thing that pisses off a Virgo to no fucking end. I organized this. It was perfection 10 hours ago when I left this motherfucking building. Labeled, color-coded, neat as a goddamn whistle. And I come in and it's chaos. And because I'm a Virgo, I put it back together again. Like fucking Humpty Dumpty. Am I right? All my Virgos just said, amen, fucking sister. Amen. I would fucking lose my shit. I am. I need sleep or a vacation. I'm not sure which one. I need more. Possibly food, too. And I forgot to get snacks. My poor friend is going to come over and be like, do you have snacks for me? And I'm like, no, I'm an idiot. I forgot our snacks. Sorry, friend out there. If you're watching this, we are snackless on the busiest week of the year. Maybe I'll go tomorrow morning since I have to work later and the store will actually be open when I get out. Because that was super annoying. Like, remember before COVID when shit was open 24 hours? What happened to that? I loved grocery shopping at 3 in the morning. It was so easy. What the fuck, America? Anyway, see you in the story. Boy, toodles, don't come to my house. It's a legit mess. My sink is full. I don't care. I'm going to do that probably before I go to bed because it really aggravates me. But I have to do my litter box when I come home from work, even though I just did it 2 days ago because my cats are beasts. Like, why? I think I have to, like, take them to the vet and get them dewormed again or something. Something's wrong with them. It's not normal. And do you know how much money litter is right now, America? What the fuck? Why is it so much money? What is it made of gold? And why is it not on the shelves if it's so much money? You'd think people were like, fuck this. No, it's sold the fuck out. Everywhere. Kitty litter. But people do put it in the back of their cars so they don't slide around. It's like an old trick. We can't put chains on our tires anymore. They made that illegal. So now they just put like 10 bags of cat litter in your trunk so you don't slide around. If you live in a snowy place or you're going to drive in a snowy place, hashtag throw a lot of kitty litter. The more in there, the less likely you are to slide. But if you make it too heavy, the front will slide. So do some science. You're welcome. Love you, bye.